Okay. Alright. I think we all already know what's happening here. Because I have been pretty forthcoming with it. But I also have not been completely forthcoming with what's happening on Twitch side, so I will explain everything that I can as well as I can without trying to worry or bother people. Because ultimately, yes, this is going to be notice that this is like going to be my last stream before my hiatus. How long is it going to be? I don't know. In terms of like actual like stream time and actual like stream. Well, actual like time that I'm actually going to be away from streaming. So I guess reading the thumbnail explains the I'm kidding. I mean, it does kind of explain things, but here's kind of what I have prepared for this. For those of you that did miss that. I just want to let you know that I'm taking a giant step back from content creation for now. I'll be back if people do want to, like, collab with me or stuff like that. And for holidays and for my friends and for a few walkabout streams during convention times, maybe. But other than that, like, yeah, I'll reply to comments too. But other than that, I'm taking a massive step back from online stuff. Now, why did I decide to wait until now to, well, I didn't. But yeah, I will make sure that if there are streams, if I do choose to stream, it will be of higher quality rather than quantity. I'm not going to stick to schedule. Just going to wing it. And the reason for that is it's kind of glaringly obvious that I can't focus on both quantity and quality, so yeah. But yeah. I'll let y'all know, and I'll keep y'all updated on stuff. And I will let y'all know when I'm ready to come back, okay? The only reason I'm streaming this, and the only reason why I'm being so forthcoming with this, is because it would be incredibly unfair of me just to, like, kind of, like, dip out. Without at least telling you all what's going on. So, as such, there is what I had to say. I guess I can wait until, like, 6 before I decide to actually, like... no. We'll have a normal stream, too. Hey, Elliot. Thanks for joining me tonight, and, well, joining me in general, too, I guess. Actually, yeah, I wanted to I wanted to get a chance to thank everyone, but I know that not everyone is going to be here in order for me to thank them, but I really do appreciate you all, and I really wish my brain wasn't so messed up that I don't have to take this break like this. Well, it's not like messed up, but I can only prioritize so much at once. And as I previously explained, if there's not enough time in the day for me to do what I need to do, then streaming will fall by the wayside. So, and making content will fall by the wayside, too. And there's... yeah. Well, just tell your mom thank you, I guess. Oh. As long as it comes from the heart, then that's what matters. Oh, yeah. Hang on a second. I guess I'm more emotional about this, too, because, well... I actually do really like making content and stuff like that, too, but I can't now. Well, I could, but I realized that you all do deserve a lot better than what I can provide right now. In terms of, like, quality and quantity. Well, at least quantity, or quality. So, yeah. And don't think that I'm going to, like, just, like, vanish, because, like I said, I'm still going to be... well, I mean, I can get my ideas out there, but... I guess if I'm going to be taking a long hiatus, I can at least tell you all this. I just burped. Anyways, I can tell you, objectively speaking, as soon as I get whatever issue, well, as soon as I get my issues, like, fixed and stuff like that, too, well, at least relatively fixed, I am planning to actually do a full-on debut, so, yeah, there's that. So, there's a lot more, too, but I just don't know how... well, even if it's, to be rather, like, blunt as I like to be, I wouldn't give you a timeline if I had one. I wouldn't give anyone a timeline because I don't have a timeline. Well, I mean, if I had a timeline, I still would probably, like, tell you all, and it'd be more solid and concrete, but I don't have a timeline, so... again, mental health is something that takes, like, time and effort to actually fix. And there was a lot that happened to me, so... if it were easy, I would have already fixed this all. But it's not, so there's that. Yeah. Same. But mine was, like... mine hasn't happened, like, in recent memory, either. It was a very long time ago. But, as it turns out, all things considered, with what I was going through, considering all, like, the stress that I was, like... We're talking, like... I know people like to say stress, but I'm just talking, like... hopeless situation altogether, combined with a lot of stress. And, not necessarily having a stable place to stay. Kind of combined to a maelstrom of a lot of stuff. Yeah. And while I've done a good job at, like, trying to pick up most of the pieces of that, it's not fully picked up yet. Hence why part of my hiatus is going on. Or why my hiatus is going on. Yeah. Mine didn't... well, when I actually did that, I can actually say that confidently it didn't help, because Well, sometimes professionals don't know what they're doing or how to actually like deal with it, or deal with a very what's that? No. Um, Again, I already mentioned this before, but I'll mention it again. Like, I mentioned that May 10th was going to be like I'm going to go on like a indeterminately long hiatus while I, one, try to fix my mental health, and two, while I try to get... God damn it, Nightbot. Oh, wait, I can do this now, because I don't care. Yes. God. I didn't know why I even set up that in the first place. But no, basically I was talking about how I'm going to be going on... I don't know how long of a hiatus to, like, fix things with me, but yeah. And two, again, this is, like, secondary to what I'm trying to fix. I am going to be... working on a redebut, but that's, like, back burner. It's like the back of the back burner. You know, that one burner on your stove that barely works and like occasionally threatens to like go boom. Or go like pop and then stop working altogether. Yeah, that one. Oh yeah, other than that, everything is fine. Oh yeah, it's been... I wanted to give y'all... If y'all actually wanted a chance to say, like, see you around, to say see you around or something like that. I was planning on doing that. Also, how's your Red Dead Redemption 2 playthrough going, by the way? Hopefully it's going well. I haven't had a chance to catch up on that. For now, at least it is. Kind of to echo what Mo said, well, yeah, that is kind of what it said. Oh, is that for you too? Okay. That's good. But yeah, kind of like how Mo said last night, I know that some people don't tune in Stars in Time. I might be back, well, I'll be back for a few videos that I feel like making videos on things. Deltarune Chapter 1, 2, and 3. Will I be streaming that? You know, maybe. Not maybe. I will at least be making videos on that, too. Because I freaking love that game. What was that? No, that was me chewing up my nail, by the way. Yeah. Hang on, let me see if I can find this correctly. Where's my angry? Do I look like the guy that would play Undertale Last Breath? Do I look like a guy that would play, like, you know, any sort of Undertale fan game? Because I think that guy looks like this. Mayo! Why did I just call him for a bit? Okay, next bit. Whee! Anyways. I won't say no to any game, but I will say maybe. And probably maybe not. I also have been kind of like lacking on actual like exercise and stuff like that too, because I've been streaming a lot more too. So is that? And I really do miss going for like long walks. And like going for like every once in a while I'll take a bike ride too. But yeah, hey, and you, thanks for everything that you've been doing for my channel too, and for all the clips and stuff like that too, and trying to like set up collabs, stuff like too. Like, I know that that's taking a significant amount of time out of your day to actually like try to make things happen, and I know that can be easy for you, but I'd like to say thank you for that too. I do mean that. I'm a person, I would say. Nice or not is totally subjective, and however people perceive me is however people perceive me. If you want to see me as a good, bad, or different person, that is your prerogative, and you are more than welcome to say that as that. Anyways. Is this going to be the stream? Wait, what? Well, I mean, I'm not signing off yet. Oh, can you do that to get the lost poster? To get the missing poster? Yes, you can. If you want to I mean, do you see how many times I R-key to, like, get a decent run on stream? I've done at least twice, thrice, several times, actually. What? If it's to get my completion marks, I'll do that. Yeah. I know how it is. Oh, yeah. I think when I do eventually come back to, I might have some... Oh, nice. Whatever works. I don't mind how people are or aren't, so long as you're not hurting yourself or hurting anyone else. Yeah. Yeah. Proud of you. Oh, yeah. Right. Alongside what I am... Well, so along with this, I think what I'm going to do is... You may see several videos that are now listed. But I am relisting any of my unlisted videos are going to be listed now. Well, live streams, that is, at the very least. Nice. So, all of my old live streams, along with new ones, are now going to be public. So, you may see your sub feed get spammed with that. You take care, too. Except for that 15 seconds one. Test stream a go-go. No. That one won't be. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I mean, even if they don't, or even if they don't, I still care about me. So that's that. So yeah, I do apologize about what I'm doing to your all's sub feed. But it will happen again. Well, probably, maybe. Do I know? Yeah, I said that I was going to make everything public when I went on my hiatus, so. No more worries about anything. Because I really don't have anything to worry about. It'll just be there for y'all. And that one could stay hidden. Alright. And yeah, to y'all, I'm really glad that I met y'all, and I can confidently say that it's been good. Really good. Hopefully my streams have been a source of entertainment, at the very least. And hopefully y'all take care of yourselves, too. Oh yeah, I forgot about that VR chat thing that I did. Not VR chat, but that VR night that I did. Kinda wish there was like a button to do this bulk, but whatever. Man. Kinda weird to go through like a year's worth of content that's been unlisted. Okay, that, yeah, I think it stayed away. And let's see here. That should be everything. Except for some videos that I have unlisted. They're not all gonna be relisted. Maybe I should actually, like, relist this Pokemon Smasher Pass that I did. Yeah. That one can stay away. Right, this one was the one that I edited terribly, so that one can stay hidden. Public. Those can stay away with that. that one... Yeah, that one can be... Yeah. I'm clicking through my videos and trying to make them public again. Well, my private ones, or my unlisted ones, public again. Yeah. That one could stay hidden. Anyways, it's done. Yeah. I know, right? Okay. It's done. Wait, do I have any unlisted shorts? I do. That one go public. Yeah, that one too. Why not? The Mohio Chu. Yeah. No, he's hitting you with the or hitting people with the true beam. The Mo beam. Anyways, I'll make sure that this is ready to go too. And that's ready. Why did that save as a zip? For people that want to see it. Again, my thoughts are still kind of like scattered too, but yeah. I wanted to make sure that there you go. Okay, now I need to type some stuff out really quick. Oops. Fat fingered it. There we are. Anyways. I know that it seems like I'm a bit sappy about this because I kind of am. I'm not too happy about this. But I know that if I don't do this, then I will be even more unhappy. Like, even more irritated and sad and upset about everything. Yeah. Okay. When will you all see me again? You will all see me again. Hang on a minute. You will all see me again when I'm ready. Because as I've stated previously, and this still holds true, I really enjoy making content for you all, and I like making content. I like doing the funny buttons and making you all do the happy, and giving you all the serotonin. How many people... Are you asking how many people do I want there, or... If I'm doing that, then... Probably... It'll be something small, so... I'm thinking maybe around... How... I haven't actually done, like, much research into this, though. If I can be honest. I know how to set it up, but I just haven't done the research into how large are rival tournaments. Okay. Thinking... Marvel Rivals, the semifinals, you probably need at least 24 people. Yeah, probably. 3, 6, 9, 12, 4 teams of 3? No, that would work for Apex, probably, but I think Apex has a minimum on lobbies. That's for semifinals and finals, so... Let's see, there are 5 people to a team. That'd be 50 people for 10 teams, but that... I don't even know 50 people. I'm gonna be honest. Hang on. No, wait. I know more than 50 people. It's just I don't know more than 50 people that play Rivals. If we did something like that, it would have to be like a free-for-all type thing. Actually, everyone versus everyone might be kind of fun. Might be really fun, actually. But that'll probably have to wait for a while. Okay. Gosh, that was a lot of raw content that I just, like, unleashed upon the internet again once more. It was already there, but I just unleashed that again. How do I feel about that? I feel fine about that. I'll do it again, too. Boy, I really should have, like, cleaned my ASMR mic, unless it makes it more funny that it was so dirty. It actually does make it more funny that it was dirty. Look. Oh, yeah. I'm going to tell you right now. I'll actually come up with actual Oshi marks for you all. And a name for you all, too. Well, for the community as well. Yeah. So, there's that. Well, when I come back, Not from when I don't count me doing, like, small... like, one-off streams or stuff like that, me coming back. I will announce when I'm actually fully coming back. No, I was just talking, like, a name for, like, a fan name or something like that, too, because almost every VTuber has that, right? I know that Wraith's one is, what did she call us? Bunny? Or call people bunnies? Yeah. There's Petals, who is garden eels. And then there's, of course, did Mo ever come up with one? I don't know if Mo ever came up with one. Who just said Virtue Lights? I'm not calling them the things from I'm not calling them from the people from Invincible. It'd be funny though. I mean, you're free to associate with that or not associate with that if you don't feel like doing that. Again, I'm not gonna, like, say, no, you gotta be named this or else you're not part of this group anymore. But no, I do understand what you're saying. I found my old, bone-conducting earphones. That barely worked, too. So I'm playing with those right now. Maybe you can hear them. I just burped. I know. I'm doing that because it is the normal VTuber thing to do, I guess. Well, not because it is the normal VTuber thing, but just because it's also better than just calling y'all chat, which, I mean, I could call y'all chat if I wanted to, but if you all wanted to, but I don't think that's a great idea, but I digress. And I also digest. I'm digesting salad right now. And also beans. Weird combo, really. That's what my body wanted, so I'm just like, Coop, who am I to say no? I could, but I didn't feel like it. Sorry. I'm in the middle of trying to, like, grab something off of my old Switch. I'm seeing if I could actually, like, charge these headphones so I can have a backup headset. Chances are that I cannot. But Payne will still try. because that's how Payne do. Keep trying until something works out. And if something isn't working out, then try out something else. And if that doesn't work, try out something else. If that doesn't work, try out something else. And so on and so forth. Until I have 3 or 4 different hobbies that I have tried out. But none of them actually stuck. No, I'm kidding. Triple those numbers. No, quad them. I'm kidding. By the way, I tried to charge those. That didn't work. Do I have any other plans aside from the ones that I already gave you? Well, kind of. Like I said, I'm gonna start exercising more. I'm gonna be, like, getting out there a lot more. I'm gonna be, like... working on myself. Yeah. Yeah, I might be a bit slower to respond to comments because I'm uninstalling YouTube Studio off my phone. But I'll still get comment noticed, or I'll still check my comments like probably once a week or so. Or when I feel like it, basically. Yeah. Anyways. I know this is really chilled and laid back, but I wanted to give you all... I mean, that's just kind of how I am as a person. I've always been more easygoing. Well, aside from the... temptation isn't there. Yeah. So I'm not constantly checking my... I'm like, oh yeah, hey, look at my analytics, they suck. And I'm just like, of course they suck, because I haven't been streaming since, like, last month, and I haven't uploaded since, like, 2 or 3 months ago. I don't know if it's actually going to take that long to actually get everything in order that I want to get in order, but that's just for example. But yeah. I do understand what people say about content creation being mentally taxing, because it wasn't necessarily taxing for me, but it was detracting from time that I could be spending improving myself, or, like, focusing on things that I need to focus on. So rather than focusing or being a temporary distraction, it was a bit more of a... oh wait, I've been staring at that butterfly for the last 5 hours instead of actually... I've been staring at butterflies for, like, the past 5 hours instead of actually doing something. Or I've been napping all day instead of actually, like, doing something. Or I've been, literally just staring at a blank wall for like 3 hours straight, rather than actually, like, focusing on what I want to focus on. Well, I mean, I guess I did want to focus on the wall, so there's that. Instead of what I need to focus on. Hey. If I'm gonna be not streaming for a while, why don't I... What's stopping me from singing? What's stopping me from doing, like, songs like that, too? Like, in the middle of a stream, or this stream, in particular. Nothing. What's stopping me from doing what I actually want to do on the stream? Nothing. So, what I will tell you all, though, is if you do choose to look through some of my old VODs, they suck. Worse than my actual VODs do now. Which is saying something. It's saying a lot, actually. Ah. Okay. So what's my actual, like, video count, though? There's 679 videos on my channel. So you got a great selection to look through if you want to. Oh, if y'all want to, at least. I'm gonna miss it. I will miss it. But that's life, I guess. But yeah, over a year, and I have yet to see the part that's like, we got Payne biting a little bit. Getting sick because of pain. That is correct, but, objectively speaking, the past is the worst, so by the laws of, what is it? No. Law, that's something else. Law of... transitive property. By transitive properties, if A, then B, and B equals C, then A equals C. So, by saying the past is the worst, and those streams are in the past, it is, empirically speaking, by the laws of transitive properties, or by transitive properties, yeah, those streams were the worst. They've only gotten better, so there's that. And there are some points in times where I can just, like, literally, like, not, where I wasn't talking for, like, a solid, like, 15 seconds or something like that. Well, more than 15 seconds, but more like 3 or 4 hour minutes or something like that. And where I was just, like, sitting there like this. I've also, there's also the audio quality issues. What do I got tonight? Sake highball. So that's basically like rice wine and club soda. Club soda. Will that ever be turned into short? You know, I think if I'm just like not caring anymore, I could probably just do that like tomorrow. And maybe I will. Because why would I care if like a clip flops or doesn't flop? I don't think it would flop, honestly, but Payne Stutter's been happening since like when did I learn to talk? When I learned to talk properly. As far as I can remember back, which is a very long time. We will get Payne. Yes, because GTA 6 has been delayed. And also, like, Payne Stutter has been a thing for about, if my math is correct, over 22 years. It actually used to be a lot worse than it is now. You also might get Payne, or good Payne covers before GTA 6 as well. Or maybe a Mo cover. Who knows? Actually, speaking of, I know that Mo referenced a thing that maybe y'all didn't get yesterday. I mean, you could just look it up. How would I know? Or the... Well, actually, it was, I don't know anything. You're the one that knows. And that was by Uji Oshino. From, the... Oh. From the hit show, Monogatari. Monogatari. That's also something else I'm going to be working on, too, is my Japanese as well, because if everything goes according to plan, and so far, if plan A doesn't work, plan B should work. But yeah. It's not a money thing, it's just... For lack of a better term, it's a passport thing. I can literally, like, go out there with my flesh vessel and apply for everything. Well, of course I have my birth certificate as well, but that's besides the point. I can apply for whatever I want to as well. But apparently, you know, that an ID that's good enough for flight isn't good enough for a passport. So there's that. I know this is probably a bit too much whining, but that's just my opinion on things. Yeah. So, if this was an actual graduation for me, I probably would have a couple people call in too and say bye and stuff like that too, but on second and third thought, I don't think graduations are really necessary for someone who's an indie VTuber. Because I am not, well, I am a Payne, so indefinite hiatus works for me. So again, I'm just speaking for myself here. I said again. So yeah. Guess there's a lot to work on for me. And well, not saying too much. This does kind of like suck for me, but I know I'll be back. And when I do, it will be hopefully something that's really, really cool. And if you look carefully on my hiatus announcements, you may be able to find some pinned text. Wait, that wasn't a blink, that was Wink. There you go. You can keep me down for a little while, but as long as I'm still breathing. And as long as I can still move around, and as long as I have internet access, I'll probably always be creating content. Maybe not as much, but I still will always do that. If you all... Oh, yeah, right. My badge for Anime Expo came out, too. Or came to me today, too. So that's another one I'm going to be going to. I will also be going to Off-Kai as well. That one's in June, and the other one's in July. So yeah. I guess, worst comes to worst, should be expect at least like one stream during those times. And if someone does approach me for a collab or something like that, friend to friend channel or whatever else, I will probably be back, but other than that, yeah. Okay. I think I'm repeating myself too much because I'm trying to, like, process. That's all. Because it might be hard for you all, but it might be hard for... Well, I mean, I'll be back, so maybe it's not too hard. It's difficult for me, though. Because in order to... Well... fully fix things, I just have to... At least for a short while... For short while... I would need to put content creation out of my head altogether. So yeah. But after that, I'll be back. And, well, once I fix everything else. Anyways. I will leave you all with this. This will be your final memory of me. Let it be it's not gonna be final. I'm sorry, I'm being dramatic. This will be your, the last thing that I leave you with for a few months. Or, actually, no, I'll be back June, so at least a month or two. Etch this upon your memory. Love y'all platonically. And I like to keep this short and I like to keep things short and sweet, so in this case I'll keep it short and sweet. And I've already extended it past like the short and sweet amount and have it's lost its flavor and has gone, you know, like chewing bubblegum. Basically, this has lost its flavor. Yeah, I'll see you all around. Well, see you when I see you. Bye. For now.